Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Red Dead Redemption. Alright, so we helped Nigel West tickets last time, and we finally got a Deadeye upgrade.
I'm not here for that, miss.
But this time, I want to go ahead and see the marshal.
Let's go.
Let's go ahead and talk to the marshal and do his quest. But there are some quests that there's time limits, like you need to be here at a certain time. I don't think this is one of them. Okay, no, it's not. But hanging Bonnie MacFarlane.
I don't have a clue. All right, but it's got to be something to do with that government boy.
We'll talk to him, find out what he knows.
Fucking is. Where is she, Marston?
Who?
Who? My daughter, you fucking scum. Where's Bonnie?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since after the fire. Why?
Why? Because she hadn't been seen since yesterday afternoon. You know, I don't think I can cope. If I lose another child...
Now, Drew, nobody's lost anything yet. I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, Mr. Marshall! Mr. Marshall! Come out, wherever you are!
Who the hell's that?
Hey, buddy! That'd be your next looking mare. Even better! Good day, Mr. MacFarlane.
Get down from that horse, boy, or I'll shoot.
I wouldn't recommend that, mister. Not if Drew MacFarlane wants to see his Bonnie back in one piece. Hey, Mr. MacFarlane! This is a nice girl you got there.
Get out from there!
You know, part of me's got to thinking I should just marry her myself. Give her a baby and that.
What do you want?
That's better. I want Norman Deek. I want him set free. Then you'll get your daughter back, mister.
We don't do deals with outlaws, boy.
Yeah, you do. Let's not waste each other's time pretending otherwise. Oh, government themselves ain't much more than a bunch of crooks. This is the land of opportunity, mister. And I'm giving you the opportunity to get your daughter back before 15 friends of mine take out all their anger and their loneliness on her.
Where the hell is she?
Where is she, boy?
Bring Deke up to Tumbleweed in a couple hours. And don't get no funny ideas, or I will slit that horse throat myself. You boys have a pleasant afternoon. Yeah!
Well, at least he's nice.
What do we do?
We do as he says. You and me, Marshal. Mr. MacFarlane, I'll get you your daughter back. I owe her that.
Please do.
I'll teach you some respect for the law. Hurry up, boy. Let's go. Quick as you can, Deputy. Make sure he's tied on good. Stay with me, Marston.
I won't let anything happen to her, sir.
Alright, let's go.
Right. Let's go get Miss MacFarlane back. See, this is what happens when the Federals interfere in our affairs. Are you happy now?
No, I ain't happy at all. And I already told you, I ain't with the government.
Now you say that, John, but the only thing I know for sure is who sent you.
They made me come here. They gave me no choice. That's your federal government, Mr. Johnson.
They come down here dressed as cocky as the King of Diamonds, talking a lot of flannel about helping us, about spreading peace and civilization to the West, but they brought nothing but trouble and taxes.
I agree with you. Wolves in cheap clothing, all of them. Rob you, then make you pay to have someone investigate the crime on your behalf.
People around here have been fooled into feeling protected, when they're worse off than they were before.
The fellas I know don't care about people. All they care about is lining their pockets. Why is this sorry son of a bitch so important to them?
Norman Deeks Williamson's right-hand man. In other words, a glorified errand boy.
Wait, Marshal. I'll be back for you.
Bill's standards have slipped.
We already filled you with lead once, you ugly
Deeks is
bastard.
the kind of man who's mean enough to be second in command, but too cowardly and stupid to ever be a leader.
Don't ever use that line near your deputies. You know, for his sake, they'd best not have laid a finger on Miss MacFarlane. What is this place we're headed?
Yep.
Tumbleweed, a lonely, godforsaken place. Some people say it's haunted.
It was quite a town back in its day. Then they built the railroad to Armadillo and went clean past Tumbleweed, and that was that. Pretty soon everybody had up and left. Now it's just thieves, smugglers, and bandits. Scum like Deke here. Oh, popular spot for lynchings, too.
Let's try to avoid that if we can, Marshal.
I just hope you're not taking advantage of the MacFarlanes, Marston.
They saved my life.
Oh, I would never do that.
Gave me food and bed when they had no idea who I was. I owe them more than I can ever repay.
That's just they've been through a lot. Well, they're both vulnerable, different ways.
I wouldn't have been running in and out of a burning barn to save their horses otherwise.
I know you helped, just like you helped me. But you got your reasons for doing it.
It's no secret why I'm here, Marshal. I told you the very first time I walked into your office.
I trust you. It's just all this business with Blackwater and Williamson and the past. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard not to have doubts.
I understand. I never planned to be in the lawman business neither.
How is this mess supposed to turn out? Sending an outlaw to do the work of a lawman. That's madness.
Ain't much difference between the two, as far as I can tell.
There have to be rules, Marston. Even you must understand that.
It's easy to make up rules, but they ain't much use if people don't understand why. Like my son, if I tell him not to do something, he'll do it anyway, just to spite me. If I punish him, he resents me for it. But if I show him why it's wrong, at least he has reason not to do it again.
That's nonsense. Without laws, we're nothing more than animals. Just look at Deke here.
Go to hell!
Man has worked hard at civilization. Your boy steps out of line, you whack him. He does it again, whack him harder.
You're a good man, Marshal, and I respect what you're trying to do. From what I've seen since I've arrived here, the law ain't really working.
Criminals are like weeds, Marston. Quick as you stomp one out, another one sprouts up in its place. It's the nature of places. You know that as well as I do.
The problem with laws is everybody ain't the same. And why should a bunch of rich university boys in the East...
I'll kill all three of you myself, I swear! The boys will be getting fast smoking, I bet.
Okay.
Only a coward
So-
hides behind a badge.
Okay, as I was trying to say before all the talking
How far to go
happened,
now?
like, honestly, I actually do agree with a lot of the things that they're saying in this game. You know, about the government, about, you know, the way the law is. I'm not an anarchist, I'm not totally against the government,
John,
but
you'll be exchanging the prisoner for Bonnie in the middle of town.
I do agree with what
Keep
this
your
game's
eyes
saying.
open. I sincerely doubt these scum plan to play fair.
Fair my ass. You bet. Besides, Norm here's gonna be my shield, ain't you, Norm?
It'd be my pleasure.
Lead Deke into town. We'll be right behind you.
I'm sure it's been nice for the boys to have a whore to play with. I hear those rancher girls like it in the rear.
You're gonna regret saying that.
Maybe she won't want to go home. She's been fucked.
Why don't you save some of that breath for breathing?
Get these ropes off me, boys!
Where's Bonnie? I thought we had a deal.
Well, you thought wrong. We don't make deals with the law.
This ain't good.
You got the new Deadeye? Oh yeah, I love that.
John, you gotta get to Bonnie before they kill her.
Oh, why did I have the lasso on? I actually really do like Tumbleweed. Like, Tumbleweed is basically just a place for a shootout, but I actually really like Tumbleweed. Just for some reason, I really do love this town. Uh-oh.
Try shooting with your eyes open.
Gonna just... There we go. Okay. Now I can take my time getting to Bonnie. Alright, Bonnie, I'm coming. good, Bonnie?
Bonnie, are you okay?
I'm fine now, Mr. Marston. Thank you. Thank you. What the hell took you so long, you stupid man?
Well, you weren't exactly helping me.
If you think I'm gonna lower myself by making a joke about being all tied up, you got another thing coming. Come on.
I love the friendship between John Marston and Bonnie MacFarlane so much. Okay, so I want to go ahead and loot some of these bodies, so that way I can get some cash. Yeah, literally everything they were saying, like on the way up here, I agree with in a sense. And honestly, that's something I always liked about Red Dead Redemption, both Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. Like, in my opinion, this entire franchise, it's very shades of grey. It's very shades of grey. Like, there's stuff that... Like, I honestly don't really believe there's like, good or, like, bad guys in this game. I really do believe just everything's shades of grey. Like, it's not black and white like a lot of other games. But I do know there is a treasure inside the house, so... Yeah, like, in my opinion, that's how both Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 are. It's very shades of grey. It's not black and white. It's not saying, like... I feel like, especially nowadays, there's so much people who say, it's like, this thing is... Like, especially they say, this person's a bad person, or this thing is bad, this thing is good. In my opinion, Red Dead Redemption just... It's not... In my opinion, Red Dead Redemption just isn't... It isn't black and white. Like, you can... I know some people just with John Marston, they see John Marston as, you know, a terrible person. They see him as a terrible person. They see him as a villain. Me, I don't see that. I don't see John as a terrible person. I see him as a... Oh, I can't pick that up. I can't pick it up yet because I don't got a map for it. Lame. But it's like, I see John Marston as basically... He's a good man in a bad situation. Like some people just see John Marston for, you know, the actions that he has done. Right, for the things he's done, which, I mean, it makes sense. Like, you judge somebody based on what they do. But to me, it's also... To me, it's just like... I see John Marston as, you know, a good man, but he's in bad situations. He grew up in a bad situation. So... I don't know, to me, this entire franchise is very shades of grey. It's not black and white like a lot of people want to make it out to be. And in my opinion, that's a lot of things with basically just Rockstar games. Like, what, in my opinion, Rockstar is very much very much shades of grey, not black and white. Like, they will make a point, and like, excuse me about that, but like, they'll make a point and they'll say something, but like, it's not black and white. It's not like a lot of people will do, where they look at something and they go, oh, this is objectively bad or objectively good. In my opinion, it's like, it's shades of grey. Who knows if it's good? Who knows if it's bad? Who am I to say that it's good or bad? It's very shades of grey. And honestly, that's why I love Rockstar so much. Like, that's why Rockstar is one of my favorite game developers. Because... simply because of the fact that their games are very shades of grey. Like, there's not a being like, this person... Like, it's not like Mario, for example. It's like, Mario is the good guy, Bowser is the bad guy. It's like, literally right here, you could be like, well, John Marston is the bad guy. Well, in my opinion, he is the good guy. So, I know just by saying that, some people would be like, you're a terrible person for thinking that, but... I don't see John Marston as the bad guy. And very much a big reason for that is because, you know, I don't play as the bad guy in these games. Like, I always play with good honor. Okay. I actually want a drink.
Look out, mister. Give me some bourbon.
I personally really don't like alcohol. Like, I've tried alcohol. I don't like it. I've tried bourbon, I've tried whiskey, I've tried beer. At most, the only alcohol I've liked has been wine. Wine has literally been the only alcohol that I actually like. Alright, well that's going to be the end of this episode. Next time, we'll go talk to... should be Seth. Yep. Oop. Oops, somebody's getting assaulted.
Maybe it's time to think about a different line of business.
The door messed up my aiming. Alright, well, next time we're going to go talk to Seth. So, see you guys all then.